Hey everyone, it's Umber Rays, not too vocally dead, despite having a long week at work, and the weather has been all over the place here. Sunny some days, rainy the next, downpours, typhoon-like winds, and some cold nights, some warm days. It's just been odd. But today, as you can see, we got JP news, we got a live stream to recap, and actually, I'm just coming out of this live stream feeling really good, really kind of excited for the future, and that's not how I've been for the last little while. There's been a lot of stuff aggravating me with Wotv, quality of life stuff and whatnot, but it is kind of exciting for me to come into here and say, wow, I'm walking away with something I'm actually excited about, and we got the promise of more to come in the near future. So let's have the game crash on us. That's a really good start to this. As you can see, I don't have Echoes of Mana installed because, well, Echoes of Mana is not running on BlueStacks yet. It can't process the game. I'm also kind of just tier list? I don't know. I'm not feeling super comfy cozy about it, but yeah. Let's talk about the news now that the game has reinstalled properly, and we've wasted about 30 seconds. All right, so the live stream tonight should be noted that it is not the only live stream we are getting. It was already announced that there is going to be a second live stream coming in the month of May. So before we get too far into it, Golden Week is the following week. Essentially at the end of April, beginning of May, there is a bunch of holidays that fall really close together, and it's considered Golden Week. It's like a special week where sales happen and lots of people travel and exciting things and yada 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 yada. So there really isn't much that's going to happen from the beginning of May to about the 6th of May because of a bunch of holidays and whatnot. But after that, we're essentially in the lead up to the major 2.5 anniversary, as it was announced tonight on stream that tonight's stream was an information stream for the first stuff that was going to be happening in the month of May, and May the 7th is the 2.5 anniversary live stream. Also, before we get too far into this video, it was said on live stream that the next live stream, I know this is the announcement of an announcement of an announcement, of maybe some information, that Biomassy Tactics will be talked about in the month of May. Now, that doesn't really mean anything, and you should treat it as such. Don't get overly excited, but probably considering that there's a character at the very beginning of the month of May, and there will be one in the middle of the month, we're probably very likely going to see a collaboration really quickly here. It's also been a while since FF10. So yeah, I could see it 100% that we are going to be getting a collaboration announced in the next live stream, because they need something major to announce there. And yeah, it's just been a while since collaborate. So let's talk about some stuff that's happening on JP. First of all, the daily dungeons, all of these separate individual daily dungeons that you've known about for a while now, are effectively getting condensed into one dungeon. So you get 3 chances per day, and all the stuff is included. If it's a reduction of stamina and the drop rates are fine, that you can get roughly equivalent what you would have done doing multiple of these over time, then I'm totally fine with this. And yeah, just totally fine with this. Continuing on, we're also going to see some daily polls with some special stuff in it for the anniversary. And really quickly, I need to just grab it. That's never happened before, but you finally got to see me in the middle of a recording get up and change my hair. So that's exciting. All right, getting back into it. There will be a new arena map. As you can see, it looks like a clustered battlefield. And here we do get into the real information that I teased with you at the beginning. So as you can see, we're getting a side story, and both Mashery and Glassy have new costumes. We already know that Mashery is going to be a new unit, and we got kind of what seemed like a soft affirmation that Mashery may not be the only unit that we end up getting. Glassy is probably going to be a new story version of her. And let me just say, I'm pleased as a peach to see this, because they are two major story characters, and it is cool to see them get updated and evolve, like Lord Mont or King Mont, who is K Mont, as you can see on my info, Mashery Queen, MAQ. So we're going to get some mac and cheese this month in the beginning. And starting with this, there's a few other things I want to highlight. It's not just the fact that we have Mashery here with a brand new costume and a brand new character. We also have, as you can see, Glassy's new outfit, which I cannot wait to see the full thing, because it looks like really cool looking, and I want to see, like, if there is a character model in game for new Glassy, that effectively means that we're probably going to see her in the gacha relatively quickly, I would imagine. Imagine if the beginning of May 1st we get new Queen Mashery, and then for the middle of the month we get, I don't know, what do we call her? Rebellion? I guess Rebellion Glassy? I don't know, but that would be a really cool month. Plus, we have two other characters in the background here. Now, if you remember from a couple of months ago when Leela showed up with a brand new version, there was a couple of characters in that event, and one of them ended up becoming a new SSR unit. So we kind of have a soft confirmation of who our SSR unit is going to be. Either Glasses McGee here, or you know what? Fire Emblem, what was her name? Oh god, I can't remember the character. Alright, skip the joke for now. But yeah, either one of these could end up being our SSR unit for the month, and that's always exciting. Keep the SSRs rolling. Now, here's the big thing. Queen Mashery. I know you've been waiting for me to talk about her. So brand new job, 100 cost unit, and Earth Element. She is going to be part of the Earth Element, and she is going to be an incredibly powerful addition to the Earth Element. We can already tell. So main job is brand new, but looks to be entirely magic based by the early impressions. Sub job is Calculator, which is, we have proven time and time again, and Mama Helena will attest to this. This is just a good job. And last but not least, Time Mage. This character is looking like damage, healing, and support, a full package in a mage base, and it's just gonna be, I think she's just gonna be insane. Also taking a look here, the Limit Burst is also incredible. As you can see, Diamond AoE, massive laser Limit Burst. As a matter of fact, if we just really quickly here, I'm just gonna find the spot in the video. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm totally gonna just bring it up, and here we go. So Mashery gets a massive AoE limit burst, which is already pretty good, but it has a 3-turn soil resistance reduction against enemies, and not only that, but also a magic reduction on the enemies that get hit by it. So really powerful limit burst, potentially going to catch multiple characters in it, and also empowers the Earth Element, which Oberon was already really incredibly a strong character. And if you pair Mashery and Oberon together, obviously physical and magical, a little bit diapole, but really good. So here's our video showing off Mashery for the first time. As you can see, original version into the upgrade Queen of the Horn. Now, first of all, taking a look at just here, you're going to notice some AoEs. You're going to be noticing stop. You're going to be noticing re-raise. And here's this amazing looking limit burst. It just looks really cool, man. So there you go. We're going to pop back over to this screen for a second, just take a look here at some of the other stuff that we have going on. So they showed off a couple other abilities. Bottom one is incredibly notable because let's just take a look here. Re-raise, we do know that re-raise can actually be cast 2 times if you get her into EX. Not only will she re-raise though, she's also going to restore a small portion of her HP as expected, give herself a CT boost. She will actually get a small amount of CT, and her casting time will be greatly reduced as well. Very interesting additionary effect to her, to what is basically still a really strong status effect. Yes, she could still get hit by certain abilities and double killed, but this is a very powerful thing. Next up, she also has barrier removal off a large AoE. As you can see here, it is another diamond AoE that we are looking at here, which is of course always notable. Large damage and breaks. I don't know if it's 100%, if I remembered seeing if it was a magical barrier or a physical barrier or both barriers, but barrier breakers are always something we are effectively looking for on characters. So I'm very excited to see that as well. All right, now let's just jump a little bit further. Thanks a lot. All right, into the stream, and we are going to see here one more ability that was not shown in here, and it's this one in the top right hand corner. As you can see, really high amount of range on it, single target attack, but is a high accuracy attack. And not only that, we might be getting a little bit of an indication what her vision card will be. Take a look here. Not only is this high accuracy, but it charges the summon gauge as well, meaning that Queen Mashery is a summon enabler, which is interesting with the new summon upgrades of being able to charge the summon gauge higher. Mashery could be really incredibly useful, and we could see a vision card with a brand new summon, enabling her to be much stronger. What's really cool about this is that I've kind of had a theory that maybe we're going to see a massive Earth Bowl summon. You know, Horn is kind of this Taurus nation kind of thing. Maybe we're going to see brand new summons in Wotv that are kind of unique to Wotv. I'm getting a little ahead, getting a little probably presumptuous, but still, it is exciting to think about that we could see this happen. Other than that, there will be a training mission for Mashery to help get her up to speed really quickly. But honestly, early impressions of Mashery just seem really strong. I mean, she ticks a lot of boxes immediately. Calculator gives her access to height and use, as well as potential healing options. Time Mage gives her support, quicken, and haste, potentially slow and stop, which is good in multiple things, including guild battles, and just enabling soiled resistance down, magic power down against enemies, barrier breakers, high accuracy against evasion units. This is looking to be a truly meta-defining unit, potentially. And that's exciting, because Mashery really hasn't ever truly been that, even since the beginning of the game. So her just becoming really strong all of a sudden, it's exciting, and we may have more to look forward to with a new Glassy who looks really great. If I can find her, there she is, and some new SSR units. So yeah, this is just the tip of the iceberg. We're going to be getting more on May the 7th, basically the first week of the month of May. Into the live stream will be Mashery week with a Mashery side story event, and then we'll be getting into the 2.5 anniversary, where I assume we're getting a collaboration announced, and maybe Classy as well, because otherwise, I mean, why show that? It's gonna be a rockin' month, I think, and yeah, I'm excited. Umbra's excited. Apologies. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time.